Residents of Punggol, fellow Singaporeans, good evening. Salam sejahtera. Malay vanakkam. 大家晚上好. We have reached the last day of our campaign, and I'm so happy to do the PAP's final rally of this campaign right here in Punggol with all of you. And with our PAP team for Punggol. Let me say a few words in Malay, and then I'll do Mandarin, and I continue in English after that. Saudara-saudari sekalian, hari ini ialah hari terakhir kempen. Esok ialah hari bertenang atau cooling off day. Ada beberapa perkara yang saya mahu anda fikirkan. Saya berpeluang untuk berkhidmat sebagai Perdana Menteri anda sepanjang tahun lalu. Saya telah berikan segalanya demi anda, demi keluarga anda, dan demi negara kita. Saya juga telah berusaha keras untuk menangani isu-isu yang dekat pada diri anda, seperti kos sara hidup, penjagaan, kesihatan, dan banyak lagi. Dan kami ada rancangan untuk melakukan lebih banyak lagi. Tetapi yang paling saya hargai ialah saat-saat yang telah kita kongsi bersama sepanjang tahun ini. Melawat anda di kawasan kejiranan anda. Berbincang dan mendengar pandangan anda semasa sesi dialog dan sesi town hall. Kerana bagi saya, setiap pandangan itu penting. Setiap rakyat Singapura itu penting. Anda penting. Saya baru sahaja memulakan tugas ini. Saya dan pasukan saya berharap kami dapat lakukan lebih banyak lagi bersama-sama anda semua. Maka itu saya mohon agar anda memberi peluang kepada saya dan pasukan saya untuk berusaha sebaik mungkin untuk anda. Saya akan terus melipat gandakan usaha, berinteraksi dan mendengar, membuka ruang kepada anda untuk mencapai pelbagai aspirasi anda dan menjadikan Singapura tempat tinggal yang lebih baik, lebih adil dan lebih inklusif untuk semua. Undilah PAP! 亲爱的同胞，大家晚上好。我们已经来到竞选活动的最后一天。过去9天，人民行动党候选人走到新加坡每个角落，我们日夜不停，挨家挨户的拜访居民，在大街小巷与你见面。我们尊重每一个新加坡人。 要为全体人民服务。我们细心地听取你的心声、你的烦恼、你的愿望。我们要与大家一起解决问题，一起实现愿望和梦想。明天是冷静日，我预请大家冷静的思考，细心的分析，小心的决定，2天后做出的你的选择。今晚我要说一说我的想法，让大家参考。这1年来，我非常荣幸能够担任总理，为人民效劳。 这是非常忙碌的一年，但是我忙得很有意义。我不觉得累，是因为我牢牢记住我自己许下的承诺。我在就职典礼上说，我将全心全力帮助新加坡人实现梦想。过去一年，我每天在想的，每天在做的，都是要让大家梦想成真。我也知道大家操心的是什么，也时时刻刻都在想办法。我要帮助你们减轻烦恼，减轻生活的负担。我知道自己责任重大，也决心尽自己最大的努力，照顾每一位新加坡人，每一个家庭。我也正在加倍努力去解决各种大家关心的民生课题、民生问题。我知道大家最担心是生活费的上涨，因此我们迅速行动，对症下药。提供了各种各样的帮助，更多的措施还在前头，将在未来几个月陆续推出。除了生活费，我们也让新加坡人安心的生儿育女，有个温馨的家庭。因此，我们增加了父母共用的产假，也为多子女的家庭提供更多的帮助。在孩子教育方面，我们不断改善制度，减少孩子的压力，也减少父母亲的压力，开辟了更多升学的路径，为孩子提供更多选择，更多走向成功的道路。而我们也尽力帮助国人加强就业的能力，准备在未来提供更多培训和提升技能的机会。在住屋方面，我们也确保国人买得起，也买得到住屋。我们也已经加速建造 BTO 组屋，并且采用了新的组屋分类制。近年来，在帮助人民方面，我们做了很多，但是肯定还做得不多，还能够做得不够，所以在未来我们一定会做得更多、更好。过去一年，我最珍惜的是跟大家相处的时光。我走到全岛的每一个角落，每一个邻居。您在说话的时候，我用心的听，您的烦恼、您的意见，我都记在心里。对我来说，每一个新生，每一位新加坡人都同样重要。我1年前出任总理，6个月前出任行动党的秘书长，我刚刚起步，还有很多计划要开展。为了实现这些计划，我个人的力量当然是不足够，我需要一个能干的团队帮助我。所以今晚我恳请新加坡人给我和我的团队一个机会，一个为你们全力以赴的机会。我向大家保证，我们一定会加倍努力，与民众坦诚沟通，尊重不同的意见，开拓更大的空间，让大家参与探讨国家大事，使新加坡成为一个更美好、更公正、更加包容的社会。 我恳请大家支持我，支持我的团队，以你为伴，勇往向前。请投票支持人民行动党。Friends, residents, fellow Singaporeans, once again, it's good to be here, right here on this last day of our campaign. We've worked hard over the last 9 days. PAP candidates have been walking all over the island, knocking on doors, meeting Singaporeans where you are, in coffee shops, markets, town centers. We hear you. We listen to you, we know your concerns, and we thank you for your words of encouragement and support. Thank you very much. I want to first give a shout out to our PAP team in Punggol. You heard them just now. They are led by Gan Kim Yong, Singapore's Task Force man. You've got Janil, Shreling, who's going to be your new town council chairman if elected. And Wan Ling. The three of them have been here for some time, so you are familiar with them. You know them. You have grown up with them. Your children have grown up with them for some time. So you are in steady and experienced hands. This is a strong team who will take good care of you in Punggol. Please support the PAP team. Thank you. Over the last 9 days, you would have heard different arguments and views put forth by various political parties. In a campaign, emotions get heated up, and I hope things will calm down as we go into cooling off day tomorrow. Then we can all take a step back from the heat of the elections and consider what really matters. And I ask all Singaporeans here in Punggol and everywhere in our island to consider, who do you trust to serve you and your families? The party matters, the people you choose matter. They matter because they are the ones who will be the first to respond to municipal issues. The opposition says that national upgrading programs are now extended all over the island, which is so. But that is only the baseline, the minimum. Don't settle for the minimum. You can do better than that. A good team and a good team led by the PAP can make a difference. We can come up with innovative solutions. We can customize initiatives according to your needs. And we can make things better, like what we have done right here in Punggol. You look at all you have here now in Punggol today. Yes, some of it was due to national planning and national programs, but it's not only that. It's because successive generations of PAP teams have carefully tended to your needs and worked hard to make this a better home for everyone. And this work had started even before some of you moved here. So I hope Punggol residents in this coming election and on Saturday will consider carefully. You know the PAP team well. They have shared their plans with you. Soon Shui Ling, as I said just now, will be the town council chairman if elected. As you know, she is a first-rate organizer, a mobilizer who can connect well with you and will understand your needs. I'm sure she will be an excellent town council chair. Gan Kim Yong will helm the new North Shore Division. I think he's already told residents that. But he will also provide overall leadership for the GRC like Teo Chee Hean did before. Chee Hean is here. He told me he can have peace of mind as he retires, knowing that there is a good and strong team being fielded here. And he hopes that residents of Punggol will have peace of mind by choosing the PAP team. So I hope all residents will give yourselves and your families peace of mind. The PAP team is ready to serve all of you, and I have every confidence that they will make Punggol an even better home for all of you. Please support PAP Punggol! Thank you. Besides serving in your constituency, the people you select will also serve as leaders. It's not just to represent you in your constituency, but they will also serve as leaders in parliament and in government. And here, residents have to choose carefully. I know there is some tension in the minds of some Singaporeans. Because on the one hand, some Singaporeans say they would like to have more alternative voices in Parliament to serve as a check and balance on the PAP. Yeah, now I understand why some people would feel that way, but in fact, you can be assured that there will be alternative voices in Parliament. After all, the Workers' Party, one of its candidates himself said that the Workers' Party now has safe seats. So with their safe seats, there will be Workers' Party presence in Parliament. Furthermore, in this election, we have multiple hotly contested seats, GRCs and singles. Not just here in Punggol, but in other places too, in other parts of Singapore. Some may well make a breakthrough, I don't know, but if they do, they will add to the opposition presence in the next Parliament. So that's for those who think that they would like to have more alternative voices in Parliament. On the other hand, the GRCs are helmed by experienced ministers, and they include new PAP candidates who could be your future leaders. Why is this important? Let me explain. If you look at my team today already, 4 experienced members, I'm talking about the senior ministers, have stepped down already. One is Tharman, President Tharman. He stepped down earlier in the term. And now Teo Chee Hean, Heng Swee Keat, Ng Eng Hen. There are others, of course, but I'm talking about the more experienced and senior ministers. That's 4. I have made a great effort to bring in new blood in this election, to refresh and rejuvenate the team. But the new faces will take time to develop and grow before they can take on leadership positions. This is the same for all of us. When I came in 2011, I had to take time before I took on ministerial roles. Now, what happens if we were to lose a few ministers in this election? And we're not just talking 1 or 2, but possibly 3 or 4. Remember, I said 4 had already stepped down. If I lose another 4 in this election, that's 8 ministers. The opposition says, don't worry. The Workers' Party team can do the same job at a cheaper price. But you know that cannot be true. The minister would have accrued years of policy-making experience, ground engagements, as well as building personal relationships with foreign counterparts, relationships that take time to build, trust that takes time to forge. How would any new backbencher be able to come in immediately and do the work at the same level? It's not possible. Or you think about team sports like football. In football, if the members of the starting 11, your first 11, if some key members are unable to play, what happens? Well, the coach says, never mind, I've got some backups, I've got substitutes. Yes, you have substitutes. You may even have a super sub. But remember, I said 4 already stepped down. Another 4, if we were to lose another 4, that's 8 people. How many substitutes can you have? And everyone knows that even if you have substitutes, even if you have good substitutes, the team cannot function at the same level. It's true in football, it's the same in any organization, and it will be the same for my team. So to all voters all over Singapore, to voters here in Punggol, I would put the issue to you squarely to consider very seriously, because the stakes are high. If you vote for the opposition, sure, you will get more alternative voices in Parliament. But you will also weaken me and my team. You will weaken our ability to serve you. Ultimately, you will weaken ourselves, Singaporeans, at a time when Singapore is facing a very serious and growing challenge. But if you vote for the PAP, you will not get the contrarian voice that the opposition will surely make in Parliament, although you can be assured there will still be opposition presence in Parliament, like I said. But you will get a dedicated and experienced team to serve you and your family. This team will speak up for you in Parliament. They will represent you. And importantly, you will have capable leaders in government who will help steer Singapore safely through this storm and take our country forward. So that's the key choice that Singaporeans and voters will have to consider, each and every one. I know it's not an easy decision to make, but that's your privilege as a citizen of Singapore. You decide on the future of our country. That's how democracy works. You decide on the future of Singapore. Some of you may ask, how should I consider? What will my considerations be based on? How will I decide? Everyone will have their own perspectives and views. I would suggest you consider carefully the character of the individuals you choose. Are they honest, truthful, upfront and upright people? Do you trust that they will always put Singapore's interests first, above all else, the interests of Singapore and Singaporeans? Do you trust that they will uphold the fundamental ideals that we all cherish here in Singapore? So ask yourself these questions and consider carefully. I believe a lot comes down to character. Character matters, and I can personally vouch for the character of Gan Kim Yong. Here is a person who has served Singapore all his life. He's a servant leader, steady, sincere, with a heart for our people. And now with a heart for all of you in Punggol. Kim Yong is not alone. The others in the Punggol team, as all of you know, because you are familiar with them, they are people you know, people you trust. They are committed, capable, and they are here to serve you. So look at the individuals carefully, consider their character, and I say to all voters in Punggol, please give our PAP team your full support. Friends and fellow Singaporeans, over the last 60 years, you have trusted the PAP to build Singapore with you. The PAP has walked this journey with you all this while. The opposition parties say they don't want to form the government. Whose responsibility is that? It's the PAP. The PAP does the heavy lifting. The PAP's job. It's not mine. They want more seats, but not more responsibility. But the PAP has carried this responsibility, and we have walked this journey together with all of you these last 60 years and more. And this journey together has been a journey of faith. Because Singapore began with nothing. We had not enough water, no natural resources, no hinterland. We only had a people with different races, language, and religions, diverse but bound together by a shared conviction. A conviction that we could build something together, that we could build something better if we did it together. And so many people said that we couldn't make it, but we did. We made this happen. In one generation, we went from mudflats to metropolis. From struggling for survival to standing tall in the world. And look, it's not because we got lucky or somehow we struck lottery. It's simply because we stood as one people and we never gave up. We dare to dream big, and we work hard to make our dreams come true. And along the way, we forged something special here in Singapore. It's not just a successful country, it's a harmonious, inclusive society and a strong and united people. That's the Singapore spirit. That is what got us here. Now the world has changed, and what we relied on in the past is no longer guaranteed. You can see it around us. The major powers are clashing, tensions are rising, trade barriers are going up, global rules are breaking down. So we cannot stand still. Our next chapter of the Singapore story will not write itself. We must write it together. And that's why I stepped forward to serve as your Prime Minister. It's not because I have all the answers, but because I love my country and I want to do my best for you, my fellow Singaporeans. I believe that our best chapters lie ahead of us. And if we have the courage to renew ourselves, the humility to listen, and the strength to stay united, we will prevail and we will forge a brighter future. That's what I've tried so hard to do and worked so hard to do over the past year, to bring Singaporeans together and to chart our new way forward as one people. I've visited you in your neighborhoods. I've engaged our diverse communities, different ethnic groups, communities young and old. I've listened and heard from you in dialogues and in town halls. Because to me, every voice matters. Every Singaporean matters. You matter. I've just started this work, as you know. It's only been a year since I took on the responsibility as Prime Minister, just 6 months as leader of the PAP. I don't do this work alone. I do it with my team. In the course of this campaign, I heard one of the opposition parties said, Lawrence Wong is nowhere like Lee Kuan Yew. So different. Standards have dropped. And I kind of laughed. Because who in Singapore is like Lee Kuan Yew? There is only one Lee Kuan Yew. No other. I don't compare myself to him. I am my own person. But remember, even Mr. Lee Kuan Yew had a team to work with. And so too will I. I need a team to work with all of you, to work for you, and to take Singapore forward. Together, we have sketched out the outlines of our new vision, our shared vision for Singapore. A Singapore that's more caring, more fair, and more just, where every child has a good start, every worker gets a fair shot, where families feel supported, not stressed, where our seniors live with dignity and peace of mind, where progress is measured not just in dollars and cents, but in lives uplifted, dreams fulfilled, and a sense of purpose shared by every Singaporean. These are not just words. You have seen the changes we've made over the past year. In cost of living, we have rolled out comprehensive packages in the budget to help you, and the measures will be coming soon, month after month. In education, we have reformed, we have made changes to reduce examination stress, pressure, unnecessary competition, and to focus on what matters. And we will continue to do so. In housing, we have ramped up the supply. Because of COVID disruptions, we have now caught up with demand, and in time to come, we will be able to stabilize the market and ensure everyone can get even more affordable housing. In healthcare, we have increased subsidies. We have made it more affordable. We have made it more affordable for long-term care. We are making it easier for you to stay healthy through Healthier SG. For our families, we are providing more support for parents, for young children. For families with more children, you will get more support. So these are concrete changes we have made. But with your trust and with your support, we can go further. We can make our vision real for every Singaporean. But at the same time, I should highlight to everyone that the road ahead will not be easy. The storms that we are facing is already upon us, and we must brace ourselves for more turbulence ahead. We cannot avoid these storms. It's everywhere in the world. We will be impacted by it. But we can choose how we respond to it. We can give in to anger, to cynicism, to division. Or we can choose compassion, solidarity, and strength. We can choose to tear down, as some in the opposition might want to do. Or we can choose to build up. We can choose to pull apart. Or we can choose to pull together. And Singaporeans would have heard the campaigns, the speeches, you have read the manifestos of all the different parties. You know what different parties offer, but I say to you, what the PAP offers is very clear. We choose to build. We choose to pull together. We choose to unite Singapore. Look, the PAP is not a perfect party. No party is perfect. We make mistakes, but we have always been upfront with you. We own up, we learn, we improve. Through it all, every step of the way, we put Singaporeans at the center of everything we do. We don't just take the easy road. We don't just offer sweet and easy promises. We are prepared to take the hard road, so long as it is the right and responsible thing to do. We don't promise that we can solve every problem. Some things will be very complex and may take time. But you will have our word that we will always walk with you, fight for you, and we will never give up on you. We will always do right by Singapore and Singaporeans. So if you give me and my team your support and trust, we will serve you with all our hearts. Friends and fellow Singaporeans, this election is not just about who wins more seats. Your vote is a vote of what we believe in, who we want to be, what kind of Singapore we want. Do we want more politics, or do we want real solutions? Do we want a country where everything is turned into a fight, divided by anger? Or do we want a country where we can find common ground, lift each other up, and move forward as one? I say, let's choose unity over division. Let's choose integrity over half-truths. Let's choose action over posturing. Let's choose Singapore and build our future together. My PAP team and I, every member of my team, every candidate, will focus on what matters. We share a collective new resolve to solve your problems, to improve your lives, and take Singapore forward. So this Saturday, I ask all Singaporeans, you have heard from all the different parties, calm down, consider your options, and if in your heart of hearts, if you truly believe that the PAP is still the best party for Singapore in these uncertain times, then stand with us. Support me and my team. Vote for the PAP. Your vote matters. Wherever you are, whichever constituency you live in, never take anything for granted. Voting is a privilege for Singaporeans. Your vote matters and will decide the future of our country. So please give me and my team a chance to do our best for you. To all Singaporeans, to Punggol residents, I say, vote for the PAP, vote for a brighter future for you, your family, and for Singapore. Majulah PAP! Majulah Singapura! Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong. May I invite a candidate for Punggol GRC and our guest speaker to the front.